When you talk about science fiction generally, what that means is that anything is possible. You create the future that you want. Hi, my name is Celia C. And I am a filmmaker and visual artist, and I'm here at Public Space 1 as the artist in residence at the Center for Afrofuturist Studies. While I'm here, I will be creating some new work, I'll be doing some teaching, and I'll also be producing a panel on Sunday, March 3rd, which is entitled Black Women Are the Future, looking at Black women in science fiction and also in Afrofuturism on various platforms. Afrofuturism is it's a kind of futurism where we're looking at the presence of Black people in the future in whatever way. So for me, that is expressed through film. For other people, it's music. For other people, it's fashion. There tends to be a heavy sort of tech element involved because we're looking at sort of extrapolating the future, but also bringing ourselves into it in a way that a lot of science fiction traditionally has not done. I think the difference with Afrofuturism is that culturally it goes much deeper. So Afrofuturists are looking specifically at cultural elements that emerge or whose origin are on the continent of Africa or through the diaspora. The future belongs to everyone. And I think historically, particularly in this country, we've seen erasure of Black culture. We've seen erasure of people, Black people, who've contributed to the culture in very profound ways. And that erasure has to do with racism, it has to do with capitalism, it has to do with many things. And so Afrofuturism is exploring a future, first of all, where we are definitely present. The projects that I've worked on primarily have been film and visual art. So I've done short films that are science fiction films with Black protagonists. I did a short film called Roxy 15 that's about a virtual reality programmer. And with that project, with that story, I was really interested in exploring this space, I guess the interface between the virtual world and the physical world. Because for me, I find that intriguing conceptually. Like, what does that mean when you're in the virtual world? When things happen, could that possibly affect you in the physical world? So there's that, and I'm currently developing my first feature film, which is called Godspeed. And that one, it involves tech, but I think the story and the main character's journey really is looking at identity, but also addressing these questions of the possibilities for intelligent life from outside of this solar system, what that may mean for us as human beings. I'm presenting a story about a character and a character's world that include elements that I know. So science, art, music, design are all huge elements, huge parts of how I will tell this story. A lot of my influences come from film, but also from the visual art world, as well as music. John Coltrane is a huge influence. Innovators. You know, I'm really inspired by innovators. Not only is the future unwritten, but we have all of these wonderful, wonderful tools at our disposal. And being able to access the tools to create art gets easier and easier, I think. I just feel like things are getting more and more open. So I would encourage anyone who's interested to just do it. It sounds kind of corny, but it's true. Just do it.